哎呦，真冷啊！今天这是下午了，哎呀，上完课准备走。哎呦，真冷，刚加个油到加油站。嚯，今天真冷。听了好像预报是零下7度、8度，我看一下现在，这没多冷啊，这显示的车上显示0度，怎么能这么冷？发现这苹果这个手机啊，我这还是 Pro Max， 这个弱智，要不录的不清楚，我非得点一下，好像叫他录远的地方，弱智，这个下次换个3星了，我绝对不用这个。
Jordan Astra with Midnight. He will be a part of CBC Toronto's Make the Season Kind broadcast on Here and Now, and that's happening in just a couple days. On Friday, we will have a very special edition of our show. It'll feature live in-studio performances by Housewife and Toronto-based funk artist Callous Way. She will actually be my guest in the 5 o'clock hour of this show to give us a bit of a preview of what we can expect from her and the performance on Friday. And from 5 to 6 o'clock p.m. of the show on Friday, we will feature live segments from Union Station's West Wing, and that is where Jordan Astra will be performing live as part of Union Winter's free concert series, and that's also where our very own Kevin Carrington will be through the show if you want to pop by and say hi to your favorite traffic personality.
Traffic geek.
Or favorite personality on the show, maybe.
Yeah, man, it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. The whole studio's a buzz. Everyone looking forward to Friday. Heads up if you are heading out there right now. A couple of things. Westbound 401 Express past Islington. MTO crews are blocking the right lane. It's due to a stalled vehicle that's actually off to the shoulder. Whatever was going on beyond this looks like it is quickly cleared. We also cleared up the eastbound 401 past James Snow Parkway. The ramp lane there was blocked with a stall. That is no more. However, the westbound 409 ramp to the northbound 427 stall there. That's causing a backup for anyone that's trying to enter into Pearson Airport. So keep that in mind. Some new problems. Southbound 404 approaching Highway 7 got one of our center lanes are blocked with a stall. Northbound DVP already beginning to slow from Dundas. Bar?
Okay, thanks very much, Kevin. For a few years now, crossing guard Kevin Enriquez has been a fixture at this intersection of Bedford Road and Lowther Avenue, greeting pedestrians with a smile and helping them cross the street. He's a neighborhood favorite crossing guard, and now he's been named one of the best in the country. He was just recognized as one of Canada's favorites by Parachute Canada. Here Now's Nav Nan visited him while he was on shift yesterday to find out what this honor means to him.
Kevin Enriquez. I'm the crossing guard at Bedford Road and Malfoy Avenue. And
这
I'm incredibly
这对
grateful to be
401来说
recognized
都
as one of Canada's
是小意
favorite
思，
crossing guards.
这都
Kevin,
不算多。
congratulations. I think this award really speaks to the important role that crossing guards play in our communities. How does it feel to be recognized as one of Canada's favorite crossing guards?
Pretty unexpected, I think. I really didn't know I was even nominated. I just like making sure that kids and the community overall feel safe, and I'm really grateful that I can be part of that.
How did you become a crossing guard?
The really boring regular routine, I kind of applied for the Synergy company, which is contracted by the city of Toronto.
And what do you love the most about your job?
I think really just enjoying kind of connecting with the community. There will be times where kind of like a dull moment, but it's really always such a fun time connecting with people and making sure that, you know, definitely, especially the kids, are really safe, because the constructions and the roads can be really unsafe for them.
It's so interesting because I was reading your bio, and one of the reasons why you were selected was because you're known in the community for your warmth and professionalism. How do you go about bringing that to the job?
I think it's very dependent on each individual, because at least I think I generally just kind of like have a warm smile with them, and not everyone, you know, depending on what time and day it is, not everyone wants such a crazy hyper energy, but then sometimes some people do. Whenever you kind of see them a little bit like sadder, and a like warm smile or hi will definitely help them out.
Why is that important?
Honestly, I kind of got the same energy when I had a crossing guard at my previous neighborhood. It's around Pate, and I forgot what street, but she was always so cheerful and like so welcoming to everyone, and that made my day, and I kind of wanted to pay it forward.
Tell me about the friendships you've built with the families and pedestrians in the area.
A few, yeah. I think just kind of like saying hi and kind of like having conversations a little bit, not too long, I guess, because like, you know, people are mostly crossing and on their way to work.
You're also known in the community as someone who gives back in many different ways. I understand that you help out local arts-based programs, as well as you're a member of local Filipino theater productions. What drives you to give back to the community?
I'm a newly graduated actor. Honestly, I just love to connect to people. I always kind of think of things as a ripple effect. One act of kindness can really
刚
change
注意了，我加
someone's
了，原来想加
perspective.
100 块
That's such
钱
a，powerful
现
thing.
在加
I
了
always kind of
我要怕
had this mindset recently when
怕
I
是
was
满
in
太
school,
满了，
because
我
I
加了
think
80 块
having
钱，
such a
然后我现
creative
在看80块钱还真不行，还非得加
education
100。
did broaden my perspective and really
我想着
wanted
这两
to
天
connect
油
to my
价
community more so,
跌了
because I know life can
跌了
be
100块钱
so
有点多了
sporadic,
啊，
but
可
then
能
when
还得
you're
加
in
1
a creative art space, everyone always enjoys connecting with each other so much more. And like, I think that's me. When I was younger in school, all I thought about was school and like homework, which was so boring. But now when I'm here being a creative, I don't know, I just kind of like wanted to be more uplifting and friendlier and connect more to others.
How do you bring that creativity to being a crossing guard?
That's a good question. Honestly, I'm not too sure about it, but I think it really kind of depends on understanding or kind of like being aware with people's sense of moods in a way. If you see someone kind of like sluggishly walking, it kind of like, I don't know, saying hi to them and kind of like saying, how are you doing? Everything okay? Being empathetic really kind of changes the scenario and also theirs.
What do you love the most about this community?
Everyone's super nice. I'm really grateful to be put in this location because everyone here is really welcoming and also very friendly.
Especially with the construction, it is quite surprising that everyone's nice around here.
Yeah. But I think everyone kind of like understands also because like the construction is also
6
kind of helping out
minutes
the streets be more safe.
Any particular moments that stand out for you during your time as a crossing guard in this neighborhood?
Honestly, when people say thank you, it's so cute and like wholesome because I'm like, I'm never expecting anything from them back. I just kind of like just try to do my job and do it well, but that appreciation really changes me too.
Clearly, they appreciate your work because you are recognized as one of Canada's favorite crossing guards. Kevin, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That was Here and Now's Nav Van was speaking to crossing guard Kevin Enriquez at the intersection of Bedford Road and Lowther Avenue. Enriquez was awarded one of Canada's favorite crossing guards for 2025 by the injury prevention organization Parachute. Music and Arts Festival. After the festival was canceled last year due to rain and flooding, it
现
is
在多伦多
back.
给这
It's
个
pretty great. The Skrillex-
超速摄像头取消了，我不知道这还会有警察。
The festival is happening in
对这个超
Manchester,
速，
Tennessee,
这
June
个
11th
说
to
实话也比
14th.
较扯。
The news is
多
coming
伦
up
多这
next.
个测速这个摄像头还能
This
取
is
消。
CBC News. From
哎
CBC Toronto, here is the news at 3:30. It is just a little bit above freezing, cloudy in the city. Good
Hola.
afternoon.
Hola.
I'm Patrick Swad.